I started training in martial arts at the age of 8 years old. I originally started in judo. By the time I was 9, I was on the Lancashire County Judo squad. From there I moved into traditional Shukakai karate, and eventually, after competing in both the Wuko, the old traditional points, and the freestyle points, moved into the light continuous kickboxing and then the full contact kickboxing. Got to understand that there wasn't a lot of full contact anything around at this time. We're talking about late 80s. Wasn't a really big scene in full contact, and MMA, as it is, was yet to exist. In more recent times I've started to look more at Muay Thai and started to try and develop something of a ground game, and I've had some success in mixed martial arts in the cage. Don't remember the name of my initial judo instructor. I remember her first name was Karen, female instructor obviously. I do remember she was a Commonwealth champion. After that I took up Shukakai karate, initially with Steve and Henry, and then quickly met the Salt brothers, John, Mark and Steve. From there I was introduced to Dave Morris, Horace Harvey and Joe Tierney. They were all under Joe Shorai Association at the time, which was one of the largest and most successful sort of sport karate associations in the country. From there I've moved on to study so many different styles under so many different instructors, but I've got to say that those early instructors, the Salts, Dave Morris, Joe Tierney, Horace Harvey, and I've also got to mention David Breed had a lot of influence, and they were the ones that really gave me my base. My greatest achievement in martial arts personally, I achieved an amateur world bronze medal from the WKAs in 2002 in full contact kickboxing. I got the WACO silver medal in 2006, the WACO British silver medal. It's a very close decision to Marlon Hunt, who's the current #1 ranked kickboxer by most of the associations. My own ranking, I got up in the cruiserweight division up to #4. I have contested both professional, world and British titles. But really my main achievement was the fact that I've managed to get to this level. I'm not someone that was ever a natural fighter or a natural athlete. This has all come purely from hard work and training. And the other thing I would say that gives me the greatest satisfaction in terms of achievements is what I've been able to give my students. At the end of the day, I love the competitive aspect, but I train purely to be able to look after myself in real life where it counts. And I've been able to pass those skills on that I've tried and tested to many, many people that have used them successfully. And when I hear back these stories of people using the stuff that I've taught them to, in some cases, most likely save their lives, I can't think of any sort of greater reward or achievement than that. Yeah, absolutely. Anyone can take up martial arts and anyone can benefit. As I said previously, I was by no means a natural. This has all just come from dedication, consistency and hard work. If I can do it, literally anybody can. Depending on whether we get a natural athlete and a natural fighter through the door, or whether we get somebody more like myself that's going to need a lot more drawing out of themselves, a lot more work basically. My approach will be different, my starting point will be different, and my focus for each student will be different. Also depending on their individual wants. Not everyone wants to come and learn to compete. Some people just purely want to do it to improve their physical fitness, their physique, etc. Martial arts, to me, I mean, it's a metaphor for everything. At the end of the day, the base concept of martial art is taking a negative and turning it into a positive. And that, in a nutshell, if you can learn to do this, obviously martial art, you're taking a negative situation, you're taking a violent situation, and we're learning how to deal with that violence initially. But over the time, the practice of that art becomes an entity in its own right, and many, many, many sort of positive things can spring from this, be it the competitive aspect, the physical fitness, the ability to push yourself and develop into confidence. So yeah, it's a huge part of my life.
Fantastic, thank you very much.
Thank you.